Thanks for joining us today. I'm Gabe Garish, owner of Backwoods Pursuit, and today we're going to take a look at a couple of the Athlon Midas tripods. Athlon Optics came out with a line of carbon fiber tripods. That's what these are. This is the Athlon Midas CF40, and this is the Athlon Midas CF32. It also comes in the Midas CF29, which is one smaller than this, and then one in between these two is the CF36. They're all amazing tripods. We're going to go over some of their features, best uses, and what they were designed for, and show you how they worked for us when we tested them out in the field. Really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Put links to that down in the description, as well as a link to our website, backwoodsPursuit.com, a ton of other gear reviews over there. And of course, I will link to these Athlon Midas tripods. That's all down in the description. Let's get started on this review. All right, now to start out, what you get with an Athlon Midas tripod when you pick one up, of course, you get the tripod itself, you get this nice shoulder carrying strap, you get a basket, you get the tripod head. This is a fluid ball head, which is great. And the fluid ball head comes with, put it on just the smaller one here, but you've got a leveling kit here, which allows you to loosen that there. And then you've got a ball head on the bottom side, so you can easily level if you need to that way, as well as the head on both of them. So all of their tripods come with that leveling head, as well as the ball head, the fluid ball head. So it's really nice that it comes with all of that, everything that you need in your tripod kit. And then it also comes with a nice carrying bag, as well as a shoulder strap, which I don't have the shoulder straps on here right now, but it all comes with all of that right out of the box. So you're pretty much ready to go hit the range or whatnot with these tripods when you order one. All right, now a few of the specs on these tripods as well. Like I mentioned, you got 4 sizes of the Midas carbon fiber tripods. The large one here, the CF40, that 40 represents the tube diameter. So you got them on the maximum tube diameter here is 40, then the 36, 32, and 29, that's that maximum tube diameter. Weight-wise, you've got 8.8 pounds for the CF40, the CF36 right here in between these two is 7.7 pounds. The CF32 is 5.7 pounds, and then the CF29 comes in at 5.5 pounds. Obviously, none of them are lightweight or ultralight type tripods, but that's not what they are designed for. They are designed to be super stable shooting style tripods, and that's really what they design these for, rather than an ultralight type of a tripod. Now, as far as heights, you've got the CF40 and the CF36 have a max height of 71 inches and a minimum height of 10 inches. And the CF32 and the CF29 have a maximum height of 65 inches and a minimum height of 9 inches. So a little bit more compact on these smaller two. These 71-inch max height here on this 36 and the 40 is really tall. So unless you really need that height, you may not need that much tripod. As far as maximum weights that these will carry, the CF40 carries an amazing 88 pounds. The CF35 comes at 77 pounds for the max weight. The 32 here comes in at 55 pounds, and the CF29 comes in able to handle 33 pounds, or up to 33 pounds. So all of them obviously carry a ton of weight. You got absolute beasts of a tripod in these 40 and the 36 at 88 and 77 pounds of max weight. So it's going to carry just about anything that you need it to. Heavy camera equipment. If you want to shoot a Magnum rifle off any of these, it's going to work just great. Now, as far as the ball head that comes with these, you've got of course, like I mentioned, they all come with the ball head, and they all come with a secondary leveling head on that you can tighten from the underneath side, which is really nice for a lot of applications. So the ball heads get gradually smaller with each of the tripods here. So the one on the 40 is going to be a little bit bigger than the one on the 32 here. I found the one on the 40 to be a little bit more fluid, and I liked it a little bit better overall, but obviously it's a little more heavy duty as well. The ball head is ARCA compatible, so if you're using anything ARCA related, it goes right in there without any adapters, which is great. And this is the Athlon Cronus Gen 2. It's got ARCA Direct on the base plate there, and so it works really nicely directly on there. You've also got a bubble level here on the tripod head itself, as well as a level on the base plate here of, or not the base plate, but the bowl top here of the tripod. So you got 2 areas that you can level depending on what you're needing to use that for. if it's camera work or whatnot, you can make sure that the tripod and the head are level, or vice versa, whatever you need to do there. So it's nice you've got 2 leveling options there. And then they are all fluid heads, like I mentioned, and they have the ability to, here on this side of these little knobs, give you friction control for the ball head itself. So you can loosen this here and then tighten the friction control and have a little bit more friction on that adjustment. And then the same with the pan here. This is the pan fluid right here, or the fluid head adjustment on the pan. And so that allows you to either adjust that with more or less friction, or ability to adjust that. So works really nicely to allow you to pan as you need to. And if you need to tighten that down, you just turn that knob and you're locked in. So overall, super nice fluid heads, especially ball heads. They work real well for just about all your applications, and the ball heads make for some really quick adjustments and easy ability to get yourself level if you need to, for no matter the application. All right, so how did these things perform for us? We took both of these out and used them for, obviously, things like spotting scopes. They work amazingly well for that. Obviously, that's so much stability. If you're wanting to do digiscoping or some real heavy-duty camera work, these are awesome in doing that, because you've got just a ton of stability, ability to level in a lot of different angles and whatnot, so you can really get your camera level, or the spotting scope or binoculars or whatnot. Now, they don't have a telescoping center column, which can be nice using optics, but not something that's going to be critical for, obviously, your shooting situations, because that's going to reduce the stability, and these are all about stability with these tripods. So they work awesome for spotting scopes. This does take a little bit more to adjust, because you have your adjustments in the legs rather than a center column. So they're not really ideal for these types of situations with a spotting scope, but they certainly do a fantastic job. They give you a ton of stability. We also use these shooting like they're really designed for. We've shot these, shot a 300 Witherby Magnum off these, and a number of calibers that were smaller than that as well, and they did phenomenal. There's very little jump in the legs of the tripod, and they handle any of that amazingly well. Of course, as we talked about earlier, you've got the 88 pounds of max load on this, and all the way down to the smallest one is still at 33 pounds of a maximum load. So it's going to give you plenty of stability for whatever you need to do. And the nice wide stance of these tripods helps in allowing you to position this the way you need to, so that the recoil of a rifle, if you're going to use it for shooting, is not going to jump around on you. And there's enough weight in these tripods that they can handle that rifle weight really, really well and without issue whatsoever. So we took these around really cold weather, had them over in Estes Park doing some filming. One of our guys was filming off of these for some shoots he was working on there, and it did amazingly well. And everything that we've thrown at it so far, really amazing tripods, and they're just really comfortable to use also. Now, one of the really cool features of these tripods is the quick release functionality of the bowl top. You've got a lever right here, you turn that up, and then there's a quick release button on the side here. You push that and turn this, and that comes right off, so you can remove the entire ball head and drop something else in here if you want to. If you have multiple systems you want to be changing out quickly, it allows you to do that very, very quickly, and then drop your new system in, turn the lever there, and you're ready to go. Super fast, super easy. So if you're wanting to change from one thing to another real quickly, it allows you to do that with ease, which is really awesome, and that works the same way over here on this system as well. Now for a few of the things we liked and didn't like about these tripods after using them. Some of the things we liked, they're just super well built, very stable, and exactly what you need if you're looking for extreme stability in a tripod. They do a phenomenal job with that. It's really nice that they come with this basket and the shoulder strap here. That's super useful if you're on a match or whatnot, just want to pick this up and go somewhere or move to the next station, something of that nature. It works really nicely. You've got the ability to open these up and open the leg angle up if you need to lower this down without having to change the legs. That's really nice. It comes with a nice fluid head, a fluid ball head that's easily and quickly changed out with this quick release lever. That's super nice. It's also really nice that it comes with this leveling head on the ball head on the bottom. That is awesome, depending on what you may need. You may not need to add that on, but because you've obviously got a ball head on the top here as well, but that just allows even easier in getting this thing level if you need to, and it's nice and easy and adjusts very, very quickly with that on the bottom side there. So it gives you a ton of adjustability. It's nice that they come in a number of sizes as well. but they are heavy on the downside. Obviously, they're meant for stability, and with stability, you oftentimes get some extra weight, which is one of the things that is not necessarily a downside. It's just you have to know what you're getting with these. You're not going to get something that's lightweight. I did like the larger head here on the CF40. It felt a little bit more fluid and had a little bit better adjustability than the one on the CF32 here. Still very good all the way around, but just not quite as smooth as the one on the 40. So I did prefer that on the 40 just a little bit more over the one on the CF32 here. Now, one other thing that would make these even more amazing would be if these came with a center column or a telescoping center column that you could change this out. Obviously, it changes out super quickly and easily like we just looked at. But if it came with a center column here, that you could change this out for those times when you're going to use an optic like a spotting scope or something of that nature, it would make that a little bit more friendly for these types of uses. That's not really their design purpose, so I understand why they didn't, but that would be a nice add-on as well. So those are the Athlon Midas carbon fiber tripods. They're phenomenal. They're super stable. If you need stability, these are definitely something to take a look at. They're well made and they're very, very functional. So go take a look at them. Again, I'll put a link to these down in the description for you so you can check them out for yourself. Drop us any questions or comments. Love to help out if we can, and thanks for watching here today.